Okay, building this business takes 3 simple skills. So let's get started. First of all, you want to master what we do. Don't complicate things. Okay, there are 3 basic skills that you need to learn and duplicate. And the reason you don't want to complicate it is because this is a program where you earn money. The biggest money comes from your overrides. And to be able to get overrides from everybody in your organization, they have to be able to duplicate what you do. So you could, you might be one of these top-notch salespeople out there, but I'll tell you what, somebody below you is not going to be able to be as sharp as you are, and then you'll have a breakdown. So you want to just share these skills. 1, you need to learn how to share the product. Then you need to learn how to share the opportunity, and then you have to learn how to build and promote events. Sharing the products is simple. Talk to everyone about it. Pretend you started a business, a restaurant. What would you do? You want to talk to everybody about it. Okay, if you started a new bakery, you want everybody to have samples. Use your memory jogger, make a list, and then if you want, invite guests to live demos, and always be on the lookout for prospects. In this business, it's very simple. Who do you know that drinks water? And who do you know that may benefit from the water? Okay, introduce yourself, your prospect to the water. Tell your story or tell somebody else's story. Provide the information, DVD, try the water. If you go to the Google or YouTube, there's a lot of demonstrations there regarding the water. Pat Boone, Bob Gradelli. And by the way, this is not the time for you to try and be selling the water. Remember, this is a product-driven program. If they believe in the product and they see a demonstration, they are most likely to buy a unit. All right? This is the time to get them to try. Next, you got to refill it. If you're giving them 1 gallon or 2 gallons and you don't come back, it's no good. There's no miracle in this water. They're not going to start leaping tall buildings in a single bound or running faster than a speeding bullet in 2 gallons. You got to get them more water. All right. This gives you an opportunity to tell another story, to drop another seed. All right. Next, exposure. Live meetings. Whenever you expose somebody to it, live meetings are the best. Group dynamics. There's a live demonstration. So luncheons and special events are the best time to show this, to take them here. It takes them beyond you. All right. Next, are they ready to order? Drop some hints. I'm going by the office. Do you want me to get your order? Hey, if you really want a machine, I'll show you how you can get it to pay for itself. A few sales. There are different ways to drop some hints, but I will tell you this. Your objective as a distributor is to create a profitable business through sales. It's not to be an Arrowhead truckman or some kind of Sparkletts bottle person. You're not there to give free water. Be aware of giving too much water without a sale at the end. Now, this question is going to come up. How long do you give somebody water? Well, you know what? I've given water to somebody for 1 month. I've given somebody water for 7 months. 2 of my top distributors, it was 7 months before they bought the machine. I've given water to somebody for over a year before they bought a machine. I don't know how long, but you know what? It'll depend upon you, and you'll know. When you start getting tired of always giving water without a sale, you'll know. All right. The person that shares the most water, though, basically they're gonna, it's like, hey, the person that has the most bait in the water, okay, they're gonna sell the most units. The organization that does this, the team leader who does that, and the distributor that does all these things, they're gonna earn most of the money in the business. Next, you gotta share the business. This is the second thing we do. The best way to do this is through a live business overview. Bring them to a meeting. If you can't bring them to a meeting, get them a DVD. The first one we did with Pat Boone, that was great. The one we did with Answers for a Thirsty World, that was a great one. The newest one that we've done, timing, do you believe in it? I think that's one of the best ones. But if you have these business things in your hand, these are tools you need so you're able to give them out. You can show them online. You can go to Google and take a look at a presentation. But I can tell you this, the best is a live business overview. Nothing like it. Also, you want to get the conversation started when you're sharing the opportunity. You know, hey, I'm looking for a partner in a new business venture. Instead of saying, I want you to go to a meeting. Hey, I'm thinking of getting involved in a new business and I need your opinion. I need your help. See, instead of saying, hey, I'd like you to go to a meeting. Nobody wants to go to a meeting. But if you say something like, you know, I need a partner for something. I want you to take a look at something. And then you end it, by the way, do you drink water? That's the best way. Remember, giving the water out creates the bridge for you to come back over and over again to be able to sell the opportunity. If you're doing the business correctly, what will happen is changes will happen within you. Your clothes, your car, everything, and they'll see that as you're giving them the water, and the water, you coming back, creates a bridge. The last thing, you must create and promote events for your group. Training seminars, conference calls. You have to have an organization meeting. In the beginning, you want to join somebody else's meetings, or you always want to join the big ones. But you also have to have independent meetings for your own group. You know, training events, independent luncheons. So again, that's what we do in this business. The key to making your business successful is doing those things consistently, learning those things consistently, and training those things consistently. And this can all happen because it is a duplicatable method. Now, in summary, 1, make your business a priority. Don't be messing with this thing. I mean, if not this, what else are you going to do? All right? Make this one the one you're going to earn 6-figure incomes on. There are people doing it left and right. Next, do the basics. Why? Because you want your people doing the basics. If you're going to do some fancy dancy James Bond stuff, man, do it in your own cave, you know, the bat cave. Don't be doing it outside. Outside, you share the product, share the opportunity, build events. Study the training materials so you know what you're talking about. Always be at the meeting so your people know you're at the meetings, and report to yourself. In other words, be accountable to someone. Be accountable to yourself, okay? Those are the business basics of the, industry. That's how you build your business, and good luck to you.